We're expecting that war to take place during the 4 years of Joe Biden as President of the US. And we expect that by the time the war takes place, Turkey will still be a member of NATO. There's no sign showing any possibility of leaving. And so we are of the view that Turkey would be obliged, according to the law of the treaty by which you join NATO, to join in the war against Russia. All of this is simple to understand. This is a follow-up to the last topic on Turkey and the Great War. In that talk, I had to recognize that Turkey is a member of NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And the Quran very plainly and very clearly has prohibited Muslims from such a thing, membership in NATO. We don't have the time to go into the verses of the Quran, but we've done it several times in the past. And Allah continues to say that if you join them in NATO, for example, that alliance of Jews and Christians, which is at the heart of modern Western civilization, and which has NATO as its military arm. If you join them, you no longer belong to us, you belong to them. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُمْ مِنْكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. And so using the Quran as the measuring rod, using the Quran as the criterion with which to judge and to distinguish truth from falsehood, we have come to the conclusion that so long as Turkey remains a member of NATO, Turkey don't belong to us, it belongs to them. And we have found to our sadness that Turkey is showing no signs whatsoever of leaving NATO. Indeed, NATO has military bases in Turkey, and these military bases have nuclear weapons in them. And they're not there only for decoration. We are of the opinion, which we expressed in that video, and you are free to differ with us, but if you differ with us, you must tell you what is your view. We are of the view that when the Great War starts, when NATO, which is lusting for war with Russia and China, provokes that war, and we expect it, and we hope we are wrong. Let me repeat it. We hope that we are wrong. Even though we repeat it, they don't hear me. We hope that we are wrong. We are expecting that war to take place during the 4 years of Joe Biden as President of the US. And we expect that by the time the war takes place, Turkey will still be a member of NATO. There's no sign showing any possibility of leaving. And so we are of the view that Turkey would be obliged, according to the law of the treaty by which you join NATO, to join in the war against Russia. All of this is simple to understand. It doesn't mean that I am against Turkey or against this one or against that one or against the Ottoman Empire. Nonsense. This is an analysis. And we have said, and this is our view, and we are sharing our views with you. And it is only to Allah's kindness that now there is an increasing number of people around the world who respect my views. Thank Allah for that. Yes, I know we have critics, but the Arab expression is, the dogs keep on barking, but the caravan moves on. And we thank Allah that more and more people are showing respect for my views. And that is that Russia is now the most powerful military power in the world. And there is much in Surah An-Naml to explain that. And that if Turkey joins in the war against NATO, then nuclear missiles will fly from Turkey against Moscow. So will Russia sit with its arms like this folded, with Turkey NATO's missiles, nuclear missiles flying from Turkey to Moscow and to Russia. The response, I believe, from Russia would destroy Turkey. This is my opinion. The Turkish army, the Turkish armed forces will be decimated. I'm not saying this because I don't like this one or don't like that one. I'm telling you, this is my military analysis. And I concluded that is perhaps because of Turkey's role in the Great War. That is why our Prophet, Allah's blessings be upon him, prophesied that within 7 months or 7 years of the Great War, the conquest of Constantinople will take place. But there are those who are deficient in understanding, and they don't understand that the conquest of Constantinople prophesied by Nabi Muhammad ﷺ will take place after the Great War. No, it took place before the Great War. The world of Islam is fed up with these schoolboys, fed up with you, incapable of even understanding simple things. Our Prophet prophesied the conquest of Constantinople after the Great War. The Great War has not taken place yet. And that conquest of Constantinople will become possible because the Turkish armed forces will be decimated in the event that Turkey joins with NATO in war on Russia. If Turkey does not join in that war with Russia, it will imply that Turkey would have left NATO before the war. If that happens, we would be very pleased and happy that Turkey is now acting in a manner consistent with the truth and submitting to the Quran, but we've not seen any signs that the Turkish leadership is showing that respect for the Quran.